Okay, everybody, hello, welcome to another fabulous day here at GIMME Global Exposure Networking Business with JDL. Hopefully, everybody had a fabulous weekend. Here we are again to another fabulous week. We're already into Tuesday. So, I wanted to bring out a couple of things. I did post out the other day that, there was a lot of things that happened inside that group page in case you all missed that, right? I showed basically overall what happened in just 7 days in that month of June, right? Well, like I said, a lot more stuff is going to come. You know, there have been a fabulous lot of people that have been knocking in and out of that park inside that group page. They're listed right there. I want to point one thing out, and I'm going to do the screen share a little later when I'm done with this to kind of lead you a little bit. Okay. Now, outside of all that fabulous work that everybody's doing, and you went back, between Josie and Linda and a few others like Amy and them, they all went back and they reshared what I was doing. That's a beautiful thing. But you notice one thing you didn't probably really be able to see because of the screen capture that I took at the time of the top people that were there, right? In that week, in 7 days, keep that in mind, in 7 days, right? Blowing it out of the park. James Anthony, great work on that, bro. Everything you do, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep up the fabulous work that you do. Of course, naturally, when I see you, you already know I'm doing what I need to be doing, right? Of course, Linda, Josie, Amy, hey, and all the rest of those fabulous people that I'm telling you, what you probably couldn't see was off to the right. Remember, I said it was about engagement and the comments, right? Going beyond just clicking a like, going beyond just, whatever, but actually going one step further. Put a comment in there. Not only the comment, but kind of like what all the rest have done. Reshare that page, right? Now that start giving a lot of engagement behind that, right? As I said, everybody's success is going to be leading to everybody's success. I built that page, and among other pages that are inside that group page in Facebook, right? There's six that you're all aware of, right? That you've seen, right? So each one has a different look and a different feel. Each one did everything differently. Kind of like Josie. She noticed that within that month time, just doing what she was doing, sending people invites to the group, or comments that were coming off the page and sharing it and, keeping that engagement going, right? Well, that set her on fire. That was able to actually giving her badge to being on up to a star level, right? Those badges are there to keep everybody inspired and excited in what they do. Hence, I put my own flair on it. Notice the trophy, right? To notice a little difference between the first trophy I made and the next one, right? Well, I gotta come to another one by the time the end of this month. We ain't got that much further. Let's say today's the 18th, you only got a couple more weeks, right? Now I get these reports every week in each one of those groups. So if you're not, be in them all, be in as many as you can. Some may have that same information that posts out because the more places I share it, it's going to be seen, right? I can't tell you how many times this phone not only rings, right, from that one person that just saw it, like James, right? He was able to see, of course, Carlos seen it, leading to Miss Hughes going off and everything that fabulously happened, right? That's because I went and I did what I do best, right? To expose it and go global. Again, originally this was all started in a group page. There was only that one. It was named Las Vegas Networking Group. I was working with a group solely just for Vegas and Vegas only. I wanted to expand. I wanted to reach a global world. So I renamed it. I called it Gimme Global Exposure Networking Group with JDL. JDL, that goes back to my grandfather. That's my promise to him. Yes, both are initials, but if it wasn't for what he taught me, then I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Granted, it was a lot old school. He wouldn't understand a lot of this. I'll tell you what, not even if he did, he would still do it the old school way, right? You just kind of, okay, grandpa, I get what you say, because you know what? He's right. Because when this technology goes down and it goes bad or it goes astray, kind of like those hints I was throwing out there the other day. Well, now you got to go to Plan B, and Plan B was originally Plan A when you actually had to get out there and do it. It comes to flyers, business cards, greeting meets, smiles, get your resumes out there for those that were looking for work, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to have that fullness. Like I said, for myself, my grandfather taught me never have one egg in your basket. Have as many as you can and be able to contact in doing that, right? So I was able to do that. And some people are capable of doing that, and other times they can't, right? But when I created the feedback that comes back, I'm thinking this is just me, right? But I'm putting that special sauce on it. That's why I said everybody that's in that group, they bring their own uniqueness. They could be doing maybe the same kind of type of business and or type of deal, right? Well, in any rate, they bring their skill set. Everybody's going to come with their own skill sets. James comes with his. He comes with pure power, right? As well as Josie. She comes out and she knocks out what she's doing. Linda, she's knocking out of the park what she's doing. I threw her some tips out there. And Amy, all the rest of those people that are doing things. And I always said, it was always about you. That is when I originally brought that out. And it's been super exciting. Hey, listen, you all saw me sitting there holding that paper up, right? Well, Google already knew me, right? But now Google really knows me, right? I thought Google knew me before. Well, now I am fully verified. Verified Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Twitter, Alignable, YouTube, my website. Now I could go beyond that, but that's where my forte is. And now I could take them all on if I wanted to, but that's a lot of time. You gotta figure I have 6 or 7 different groups just in Facebook alone. I have my Twitter page, right? Then I got my website that I'm bringing things in there where I spot roll people, meaning I put them out there on the shine light, right? And as a special perk, I put a link there. That meant that if, once that person clicked on that link, it would go wherever you wanted to go be seen, right? Kind of like off the redemption of the truth of Michael Jackson. Well, everybody saw that. The comments were absolutely wonderful. Of the 14 that came in, the minute I posted it, about 8 minutes later, of course, I already had followers that were coming that automatically started following, and all of a sudden all the rest that were loving what was there because they were reading and seeing what was coming, right? The movie's coming, and well, there's a surprise that's coming along with that after once that's done, right? So if you haven't had a chance to read that book, Michael Jackson, The Redemption of the Truth, listen, I'm gonna drop the link there. I'll send you right to the link, and then you'll be able to see it for yourself. There were 101 comments that came off of that alone, and every one of them was spot on, right? So, and then so by doing that, all I asked was, hey, for me to keep doing what I'm doing, give me that prime real estate, put that extra juice on that extra space. I put a donation site there, right next to right where it says about me, and then off my website, other than leading you directly to the page I want to show you, the donation sits there. There was a few options to pick from, or you chose what you wanted to donate. And that part about it is it allowed me to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, a lot of that takes not only so much time, but a lot of space that I need to kind of fix before it gets a little too full. Well, then, what being the financially fit I'm in, I love to do that, but that's a little tough. And since I'm thinking it's about you and it's about what you're doing, I stop like in the phone's going off, right? Or you're getting your responses because I see it. I know the responses because now I don't know if you're not picking up your phone. I don't know if you're not looking at your emails. I'm not knowing if you're looking at your comments. I'm not knowing if you're checking out your likes. I'm not checking out to make sure you got your love. However, those are there. Going back to what I was saying, that list, not only is that list there, right? go look. You would see how much it engaged, right? Now everybody's in there, right? And some of you, most of you, I noticed that those people that are there, you're not friends with them, right? You're not connected with them. So there's a little small hint there that there's something that can be done with that. I'm not going to relay what that is because that's what I do in my seminar and when I do when people come see me and what I do. But I just want to say, thank you to everybody because truly, if it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't be able to do what I do best. Listen, when you see that donation page sitting up there off my website, throw a couple bucks in there. Yes, I have currently running in Facebook. That one there is one of the same. This is in a different realm of what I need to get done. So yes, there's two. There's one on Facebook that's running. I'm sure a lot of you see it because a lot of you reshared it. Thank you. And then I have one directly in my website as well. And of course, naturally, part of those proceeds will go towards a charity that I chose, which at this time is going to go for the Children's Foundation as well. That's my way of getting back. It's always been about kids with me. And of course, naturally, diabetes, cancer, that's in my realm too, because there's more than a couple charities that I get to, as well as the homeless, the Vietnam vets, and a few others as well. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I'm going to go ahead and end a couple of links in there. I'll see you all again soon. Be on the lookout for a couple of screen shares later on, and we'll see you all again soon. Have a fabulous day.